What was that? And that was a 5 on. That was a 5 on. That was a 5 on.
Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I've never done a video like this before, and it is kind of interesting. We're going to be comparing the car from World War II to the car on Vanguard. This is a cool idea that I got from a friend, and it's pretty interesting because both games are made by Sledgehammer, so it's cool to see what the differences will be between the World War II one and the car from Vanguard. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So let's move on to the aim and speed comparisons. We're going to start off with the car from World War II with no attachments. It is kind of ridiculous how it's a second faster than the one from Vanguard, but it makes sense with the different amount of attachments you get on both games. I think on World War II you get around 5 to 6. I'm pretty sure it's definitely 5. And then on Vanguard you have like almost 70, that's including the scopes and everything, which is a little ridiculous if you ask me for attachments, but I guess the game is going towards that direction of grinding for a whole bunch of attachments. So if you are trying to level that gun a little faster and get like the best attachments possible to compete on the game, I would definitely recommend using your double XP tokens. It was definitely a grind to get the gun where it is now, and it's not even maxed. You have it like 66, which is a little ridiculous, but the speed is like almost a second difference, which is a little crazy. So let's move on to the actual attachments of the guns and how they affect it. So now that we're moving on to the actual attachment of the guns, I am sitting here as I edit and like put everything together, so like I get a genuine reaction of how ridiculous some of this stuff is. So first we're starting off with the World War II one with attachments. Surprisingly, it took off like 10 milliseconds off the aim and speed. I'm guessing that's with rapid fire or whatever, or something on the gun that I have with FMJ, rapid fire, and fast extended mags that did something, I guess. I don't know what happened. I never really looked into that. I didn't think anything on World War II did that. But then we move on to the Vanguard one, and I was really surprised with the amount of ADS attachments I have on it, just so it doesn't like the playable ADS attachments without like minusing so much damage and whatever. It only took off like 7 milliseconds, which is a little ridiculous if you ask me, to try and compete on this game with the amount of broken guns like the STG, the combat shotgun, and stuff like that, which is kind of a little upsetting, saying this is the fastest and one of the best snipers on the game besides the SVT, if you want to count that as a sniper. So this is a little upsetting in my opinion with like how they use the 70 attachments to like basically still screw over snipers and the way of the car, which it's a little upsetting, but what can you do? It's Sledgehammer. I know they'll end up fixing it. They're really good with their games. If you look back on World War II, the way they made that game with everything was perfect. So I have high hopes with how they go about this next like year of like content, like how they hopefully buff the snipers and like nerf some guns like the combat shotgun and everything. But if you look playing back with this, I don't think Sledgehammer really moved any attributes from the cars over to like over to this engine and everything. I think they just maybe like took the car from MW or something and kind of like reskinned it and like, did a little bit to it, made its own little gun, which is great to see that they didn't copy and paste a few things in the game, but they did copy and paste like some things. Here's the car class setup I personally use, and if you guys want to see the World War II one, I don't know if anyone plays World War II, but I'll show that also, but not for as long as the car one on Vanguard, but this is the one I use. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this video, and if you guys want to see videos like this one on like other guns like the Arasaka or like other snipers or even the red guns, just let me know down below, and hopefully you guys have a great day and peace.